But there's always something here to do, so you just keep the attitude. It's not the It's not the destination. It's all about the journey. So it gives me something to get up, and when I have the energy, I go and. Uh, so I have my strawberries now. There's out. I've got some. I got some turkey go right by my house this morning, like the Roadrunner. That was cool. Uh, I'm listening to some uh, uh, Benedine music right now. So I'm just meditating and not. I'm trying not to overthink. I was just in a space that we
Great.
got cut on rap music, and um, I'm not very rap music doesn't resonate with me. So it certainly is not Marvin Gaye,
Hmm.
that's for sure. So anyway, you know who Marvin Gaye is?
No, not me. But what made you come here, like in Kangaroo Space?
Well, I was in a good space, and it blew up. Sometimes these spaces they get heated, and I don't know why it is. They just get cut,
Oh.
and I don't know if it's done on purpose or it's just it doesn't. I don't know why, but it was a good conversation, and it blew up. So I was looking for another space because I don't go anywhere. This is my only social outlet, which is fine with me.
Hmm.
Hey, have you guys seen? Any of you guys gamers?
Kangaroo is she plays? She is a big time.
Have you seen Starfield? The YouTube video, 45 minutes, came out 4 days ago on Starfield.
No, I haven't seen that.
Oh, you gotta see this. It's Have you ever played Skyrim?
I think I've got it here to play.
I'm sorry.
No, I haven't played it.
What about
Sorry,
Fallout?
I've just got a sore throat.
Fallout 4.
No.
No, well, those are Bethesda games. I played Skyrim. I played over 1,000 hours, and you should see this new game. It's especially if you have a big flat screen 4K TV.
Yeah, I've got that.
Yeah, well, it's going to be 1,000 planets that you can explore,
Oh, okay.
and the graphics are just beyond. It's like being. It's going to be such an immense and such an intensive game that you never have to leave reality. You'll make your own reality in the galaxy. So uh, yeah. So, have you ever heard of Marvin Gaye? Yeah.
Yes.
And what do you think? And what do you think of the old Motown music
Good.
compared to rap music?
Yeah, I'm not really a rap
Yeah,
person.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I was getting into discussion was one is edifying and the other one. No, I don't mean to disparage it. It was. I think it was a cry for help. I was that we were talking about the origins of it, and it was. Yeah, I think it was like not a cry. Well, a cry for help. When I say a cry for help, I mean it was with Tupac and all that. Like I never really listened to any of their music, but when you think about it, it was expressing the injustices that were happening at that particular time, and still is. But the conversation got. But all I know that music after Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon, the record industry really became an industry of not about the music, but about making as much money as quick as possible, and the music was secondary. And I think a lot of when you do a lot of research, I think a lot of people would verify that, would agree with that statement. Not that some good music hasn't come out, but it's always about the money first, especially with the producers and everything else. So it kind of stymies or the artist, or unless the artists really do have the ability to. control what they have to do. But then you have to be really someone in the industry. Any comments on that?
No, I haven't got any comments. And I think Mr. I will know. Sorry, it's just my throat at the moment. Mr. I will know Marvin Gaye. You'd have to know Marvin Gaye.
All right, let me do that
Sexual
first.
healing.
Marvin Gaye. Let me check.
What did I say? Marvin Gaye. I heard it through the grapevine.
Marvin Gaye.
Hi, and he sings that with someone else though.
Marvin Gaye.
Gay.
Gaye.
Sexual healing.
Yeah.
What's that?
What about Isaac Hayes? Shaft. What about Teddy Pendergrass? What about the Fifth Earth, Wind, and Fire? I mean, there was this whole. What happened was, and that's what I wanted to talk about. And I'm somebody else invited me to another space, but something happened in the Black community where the music was about what I would define in metaphysics. Transcended to goodness, beauty, and truth, because it talked about love. It talked about say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud, which is like self an affirmation, like you know, to be proud who you are, to accept yourself, love. I mean, lots of love, lots of good vibes, right? And then society transcended into vulgarity, not just in the Black community with the rap, but in our acceptance of cursing. And now you see it in politics where you don't even have statesmen anymore. You have just crude people. Just doing ad homilies, attacking people constantly, and never talking about policies or solutions. So it kind of all happened in the 90s, I think. It's something for me to think about. Anyway, listen, I'll talk with you guys another time. I've invited to another space, and we'll take it from there. Bye-bye.
Well, I will listen to this guy, the Marvin Gaye, and his song, and we'll try to
and the
think
other one
about
is
what you
Al
said.
Green. Love and Happiness, man. It's my favorite. It's one of my favorite songs. And it really put you in a good mood. So.
Look who is here. Uttam Panu. Urta, Canada. Uttam, thumbs up. Okay, Uttam, thumbs down then. Gone. Good morning, sunrise.
Okay, back to what I was doing.
Yes, ma'am.
So that's weird. Rejected.
Vulgarity. Sexual healing. Vulgarity. Drug addiction. Drug addiction. And insane abrupt violence because of the drug dependency, using the people as mercenaries. Urta, Canada. Okay, your thought process is broken. I know. Sorry. What you were saying? What he's saying? What he's saying? What Peter is saying? Hello. Morning, Sunrise.
Everybody, how is everybody?
Doing good, thank you. Just rebooted my computer to.
Sorry. I'm just going to stay calm.
What happened? What he's saying?
It's all right. I wanted something brought to me. I called out to my daughter. She couldn't hear me. He yelled out to her. She yelled out a response back to him, which I already heard. Then he yelled it to me, and I'm like, the fuck is going on? And all I had to do was get up and walk into her room and take something away that I needed.
What was
It's
that?
not a big deal.
What was that thing? Marijuana?
No. Why would she have marijuana for? No. She just wanted a tissue box of all things. And then I was feeling a little bit... So I had the mic on mute. And I've realised what date it is, and then I've realised what date's coming up. And I can understand why I'm getting angry because this happens.
Oh. Cycle.
No. Cycle. No. You guys are off thinking other things. I'm not thinking any of that. I'm thinking... Hello, Sunrise.
It's a
by the
women
way.
thing.
No, it's just no, it's okay. It's nothing like that.
All right.
I'm more determined to write this code now that the French person's gone. Sunrise would understand how it feels, maybe, to be, well, she's a female. Maybe she's had people that have done this to her. Look, and I know him and I have said things, but
Wait, what's going on?
everything's connected. Yesterday, I was talking about Redacted and making jokes about Mel Gibson. I never think about Mel Gibson. And then I turned the TV on just before, because I haven't been watching any YouTube. Redacted's there. It's got Bombshell. Mel Gibson about to expose all of them. And I'm like, what the F? Are you guys making a big psyop joke at me?
The Twitter one, CEO, what was Gary? Oh, I forgot the name now. The guy who given the interview. What the fuck? Accused Indian government along with the other government, right, about this content removal. All right. Why he's talking now?
Yeah, why did...
Did anybody ask this question? Why he's saying that now and not then?
Yeah, why are they all coming out now? Because they have to, because they're in trouble. Because we're trying to fix the
He got away with the money, right? Done.
Yeah. How's that? That's just like
So
make
why
a
he's
big
saying
mess.
that now? Because the question being asked? Because he got another space to talk about something?
Because he's in trouble.
Well, how he's in trouble when he is walked away with the money?
Exactly. Because they're looking
Are you
into
talking
everything
about
they're covering up.
Elon?
Elon's not in trouble.
No. The guy. What is his name?
The other, Jack Dorsey?
The CEO, Jack Dorsey. Yeah.
Yeah, because we were talking about Jack Dorsey. Where's Jack Dorsey? Come on, get your shoes on, everybody, because he wears none. Yeah. He just walked away. Just walked away. Threw his hands
So he
up,
walked
didn't
away,
care. And
calmed
let
himself
everyone...
down, invested the
everyone
money wherever
screw-
he wanted
Yeah.
to do, right?
He screwed
Then-
up the whole thing.
Got into a new
Inefficiently
shoe
ran
for
the
6
whole
months.
thing.
How long? Not 6 months. 1 year, 6 months.
So
Almost.
what? Yeah. So why did he run off for? And who pushed him out? And that needs to be answered.
That is one thing. My point is, what he got called into giving a call it by some platform to give an interview, right?
When was that?
To go public, just 2, 3 days, 4, 5 days ago, right? His
Was it?
interview.
Oh, I don't even know. All I know is
I don't know. Like, yeah, it's some recent, 10 days ago, within 10 days, right? Last 10 days or something, right?
Okay.
And he's giving interview, right? And giving exclusive content now, right? About Twitter.
See, I've not researched any of this. I've just been sitting here.
I have not
Painting.
researched myself.
No one's
I
even
only-
spoken to me about it. I'm just
My
sitting.
interaction is like yesterday, whole crap on dumping on me from you, like last 2
Sorry.
days about
know
Jack
you were-
Dorsey, right?
About Jack
and
Dorsey,
I'm like
yeah.
dumb, and you are saying that I am the Twitter One CEO, right? You mocked me. Right?
Yeah, it's a
Lost
joke.
money,
It's a joke.
right? Yeah. And I'm thinking about the money, right?
Yeah.
Then you're joking, mocking me, right?
Yeah.
Then I go on YouTube after all this.
And then it's
thought
happening.
Then I go on YouTube and I go in retrospect, right? Like 2 days back, right? 3 days back. What people are talking, especially the Indian guys, right? They're talking
Yes.
about this politics.
Right. Okay.
And then the Jack Dorsey
I have
thing
no
comes, and
idea.
they are talking about Jack Dorsey.
And they're talking about Jack Dorsey as well. Everyone's talking about Jack
So I'm thinking like, okay, if Jack Dorsey is so politically important for India, right? Today, right? Or 2 days ago, right? Suppose.
he has